Yeah, so over here is the actual computer. It will cost $2,000 to build, I believe.
My PC was like super budget, so it's like literally, it was $600 at the time that I built it. But like currently like PC prices are like super inflated, so it's probably closer to like 800 to 1,000 right now.
The monitors were probably $300 to $400 together. I bought this one second, like 2 years later, I think. I mainly used this one.
This one, it's like 150. This one's like 80. Pretty cheap. I don't buy expensive shit if I can help it.
So Trav, one of my other housemates, who I guess will be later mentioned in the video, custom built these for me, himself, and then also one of our other housemates. So it's an acrylic case that obviously encourages the RGB effect. I have GAT yellow switches that are lubed. He lubed them all, of course. That took a lot of effort. No film, and then I have put in keycaps so that more RGB shows through.
My peripherals. I got my mouse, which is I got cheaper than I should have gotten it for. I mean, Claire embezzled her mouse, so she used school funds for it. We don't have to talk about it, but keyboard. I built this keyboard. I built Alex's keyboard. I built Claire's keyboard.
The camera and mic were probably together like 130, but I know that now cameras and mics are much more expensive because of like the Zoom age, so they're probably worth more now. This mouse is $60, and then Trav also built this keyboard for me. I paid $220 for it.
If there was no gaming in my life, I legitimately think I'd be in a much better place today. I'm trying really hard to think about it, bro. I'm trying, I'm struggling, I'm reaching for the documentary. How gaming has a positive impact. No.
Have you met new friends through gaming?
Yeah, I can't say they're all good people though. You meet people like Alex.
Alex isn't a good person.
He plays League. It's like playing League and being a good person is like not a Venn diagram.
So far up their ass that they can't enjoy anything. And if you're enjoying the game, then fuck you, because the stick is so far up their ass that they can't enjoy it, so thus they gotta make sure
stop walking into the room.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die now, because every time I walk into the room, he dies. But literally, that's League of Legends players in one fucking scene. Every time they sit down to play League, there's a fucking metal rod.
Yeah, I think I've definitely had my fair share of like really toxic like random teammates, especially in Valorant, because like Riot, like the company that like owns Valorant and League, is like known to have super toxic games, so like that doesn't really help when like it is like a male dominated hobby. But I will say that I think it has gotten like a lot better. Like there are definitely some times where like even if like sometimes like if I do well in a game, like random teammates will like point out my gender, but they'll like say it in a nice way, which like is still not that great, but like it's better than when they're like, oh, like go make me a sandwich, which has also happened before, you know. And I think like pretty much like every other like female friend I know that like games has like had similar encounters, because like once you start using voice chat, which is like impossible to avoid in Valorant, especially competitive play, then like they can all tell like what your gender is, which is. And also just like there's a lot of sexualization of women on like in the gaming community. So like on Twitter is probably like the worst part, but I think in game it has not been like that bad for me. Although there's definitely like people that will like specifically like friend request you or like message you just because you're female, which is like, it's not that bad. It's like just reject their requests. But yeah.
Thank you.